As I sit here, my memory taking me swiftly over my own lifetime, I realise how different we look at life in different periods of our lives. When we're young, everything is going to be an adventure. It all lies ahead. We're full of optimism and we're going to go out and experience the world. And if we're wise enough to do so, we will travel. And if we can't afford to travel, we'll probably join the military and hope that the military will give us the travel and excitement we want. But that period passes, and then we decide we better settle down. Now, what does settling down mean? It means wife and family, good job, career, and so we get into that, putting all our energies, often too much energy, into the career aspect and maybe not enough into our family aspect. What we need, of course, is the right balance, but we don't realise that at the time because we're still young. Then the kids grow up and we're just mum and dad alone. Now, this could be a great time of adventure. Travel, great intimacy between husband and wife without the kids around, and an understanding which perhaps was never there before. But does that happen? Quite often not. This is often the time of separation for many people. Around about 50, they've done it all. What am I going to do with the rest of my life? I better get out and change. Now, this is fairly commonplace, but for some people, other questions arise. What's the purpose of my life? Surely it's more than just to have a good time. Surely it's more than just to raise a family. Animals in the wild do that, keep the species going. There must be something more to it than this. And thus begins often an inner search. Not for everyone. Often it's just an escape into what am I going to do now? How am I going to have a good time? And often this search for happiness remains a search. When you're searching for happiness, it's never found. But I'm being a bit philosophical here. Then comes into that stage where retirement looms. What am I going to do in retirement? Now, if you turn back the clock 50 years, people retired at 65 and died at 66 or 67. Not anymore. People retire at 60 often and still have another 25 years of life ahead of them. What are they going to do with that? It can be the most productive time of your life if you've been preparing for it. Learning the skills, developing the qualities, getting the inner insight as to what you can do, what your life purpose might be at this stage when you have all this experience behind you. I know for me, when I took voluntary redundancy at 59, in many ways my life took off. I could do all the things I wanted to do, well, within reason. I didn't have the money to travel, but I could write books, I could speak to audiences, I could do my meditation courses, etc. All the things which interested me. And you can do the same. Retirement can be the most valuable time in your life, providing your health is good. So look after yourself. Look after yourself in your younger days and you will be able to be more productive in your years of retirement. But I think I've said enough. I'm just thinking aloud here, just getting a bit of experience, getting some practice at using the webcam. You can do the same, and in doing so, you will develop a lot of skills which will stand you in good stead in your retirement.